Hi, I'm Eric Grant with Sailrite. These are two samples of a top brand marine grade fabric. Two different brands. Can you tell the difference between the two? If you're making something for your boat or your outdoor living space, you need to consider a marine grade fabric like these. These are a solution dyed marine grade acrylic. Colors run all the way through the yarns, so you get bright, vivid colors. And this is an acrylic material, so you can expect it to be naturally water resistant, extremely UV resistant, even in the brightest of sunlights, and it's soft and durable and easy to sew. Here at Sailrite, we carry two top brands of marine grade fabric, Sattler and Sunbrella. What's the difference? There is one, but let's put them to the test to find out. So you can't tell the difference, but I know that this one's Sattler and this one's Sunbrella, mainly because we pulled it off the roll like that. Let's test it with water and see how they perform. So a little bit of water on that and it beads up beautifully. That one beads up as well. And how do they wipe off to perform the next test? Look at that. Can't hardly tell the difference. So now we have cranberry grape juice that we're going to pour on the Sattler and the Sunbrella, and I have a semi-wet rag here. I'm going to try to do it equally in the same. This simulates, oops, I'm getting it all over the place. This simulates wine, and let's see how that wipes up. Beautiful. Beautiful on that one too. Again, no difference. Okay, regarding abrasion, this is not a scientific test. I'm just going to take some scissors and try to apply equal force for the exact same amount of time on the Sattler and the Sunbrella to see how it performs. Don't write me nasty comments about the procedure that I'm doing here because this is not scientific at all. So let's start the timer and do it for 30 seconds. So as you can see, as we're rubbing away here, there is no thinning or splitting or tearing of the fibers, which means it should stand up to wear and tear nicely, even under load and in high traffic areas. There we go. Okay, so that's 30 seconds on the Sattler. Now I'm going to do it on the Sunbrella, and I'm going to try to do equal force. Don't worry, the color isn't actually fading as we abrade the fabric. This temporary apparent loss of color is called crazing, and it's very common. If you want to learn more, we've linked a blog about crazing in the description below. There we go. Okay, it looks like I did a wider swap here, but again, if you look at them really closely, I don't see a difference in even abrasion resistance here. So I would count them equally. I'm gonna flip them over like this to look at the back side. Yeah, looks like equal abrasion resistance in my opinion. Now we're going to test the strength of the fabric, and this is a crude way to test it, but it'll work. So we're going to go the same direction and put a hole in the Sattler and also in the Sunbrella, about equal from the edge on the warp. So the warp runs this way for both of them. Then we're going to take a dumbbell. No, that's not me. It's a 20-pound weight. And we're going to, I've already tied a knot in this, and I'm just going to do an overhand knot here so that the knot falls exactly in the same spot. So just like that. And we'll pull it to the knot I have in the line. And we're going to lift the dumbbell up. I'm just going to fold the fabric like this and do a little bit of hanging on it. It ripped a little bit, but did it rip the same as the Sunbrella? Let's find out. And let's switch the Sunbrella and see what the results are with this crude test, doing the exact same thing. Go. I'm going to lift this up.
hold it just like that. Hold it in about the same spot. Just about the same amount of pressure. And let's compare the two. So if we compare the two, you can see the Sunbrella here has ripped out this much, and the Sattler has pretty much done the same with my crude test. They may not be exactly the same, but I can't tell the difference. So as you can see, both Sattler and Sunbrella are equally high quality acrylic fabrics. So what's the main difference? Price. Sattler is less expensive. You can get a quality fabric and not sacrifice on quality or performance. We're excited about Sattler and we're growing the inventory, but don't get us wrong, we love both brands. Both these fabrics perform almost equally the same, and many of the colors match. In fact, we have a chart on our website that'll show you exactly which fabrics match perfectly. For a DIYer, less expensive fabric can enable you to make more prototypes if you make mistakes, which you shouldn't do, but it happens, and you won't spend nearly as much money. We're also picking up other Sattler marine grade lines. These fabrics include 60-inch fabric that has all the features and benefits just described. Lots of color options to choose from, plus matching bias binding tape and colored threads. We also have a 47-inch Sattler Elements awning fabric that is sold in colors that are suitable for marine uses as well, which is a great option if you need a more narrow width fabric. Sailrite is your fabric and sewing store. We're excited about expanding the line of Sattler products for your next DIY project, projects that will last. We're confident and love Sattler products. We think you'll love them too. To find your Sattler products, check out the link below.